Hi, welcome to another video, and in this video I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why you should read or why you should start reading. So if you're not reading yet, I believe these reasons are gonna make you start reading. So actually, let's start right away. First reason is readers are leaders. So of course not everyone wants to be a leader, and not everyone wants to be responsible for not only himself but other people. But if you want to be a leader, you definitely have to read, because from my experience talking to so many leaders and people who are working that are responsible for other people, that are bosses and leaders, really like huge leaders, they are all saying like get rid of your phone and just read books. All the wisdom is actually written in the books. We're gonna come to that, but everything you need to know is written in the books, and the more you read, the better you're gonna be, and you're gonna be able to actually lead other people. You're gonna be able to provide for others, and the more you know, the more valuable you are. And actually, what is the most important thing about this topic is that when you know a lot more than other people, you can teach them, and then that's what the real leader does, because the real leader is a mentor, and he's not just a boss that yells at others, but he's really teacher, and he is a mentor. He helps others to get better, and he's guiding them, and he's responsible for them. So that's the first reason. Second reason is that reading improves your focus and memory. So these are actually 2 reasons combined into one, and it's really huge reason, because when you read, you're actually learning, and then you're improving your memory. For example, if you're reading and taking notes, as I said in this video, then you're gonna really improve your memory, because when you read and then you try to write that down on the paper, what you read about, you're gonna improve your memory so much, because you have to remember what you have read in order to be able to write it down. And then what else reading helps you with is that it improves your focus, because you can't be reading and thinking about something else or watching elsewhere. You really have to be focused on the text and on the story, on the words, and that's what really reading helps you to master, because the more you read, the more you're gonna be able to focus, and the more you're gonna be able to be present right now in this moment. Because if you're able to focus, to be present in this moment, the better you're gonna be. You're gonna make so much more progress, because it's gonna also affect on your work, because when you work, you're gonna be able to focus the same as you focus when you're reading. And that's why reading is actually great practice for real world, for work, and for actually memory, in order to get better at learning. But actually, learning is the third reason why you should start reading, and that's because with reading, you're learning. And one really important thing to say is the more you learn, the more you earn, and the more you know, the more valuable you are, and the more value you bring to the table, the more money you're gonna earn. And that's really simple as that. So really, one really basic thing to know about making money is that the more value you bring to someone, the more you're gonna get paid. And that's why you should start reading, you should start learning. Of course, you don't have to learn from books, but for me, I think that's the best way to learn, the best way to actually improve yourself. Of course, there are other ways to learn, and there should be other ways of learning combined with reading, but reading is the number one for me. And of course, with reading, you can learn what you want, what you need, and then you're gonna be way much smarter and way much more valuable to the market. And fourth reason is really connected to this one, and that's wisdom, because in the books is written all the wisdom of the world. So there is no problem that some people didn't have, that they didn't write about in a book. So we are here on this planet for more than 4,000 years, even more, and any problem you have right now must have happened to someone in the past that he solved that problem and then written about that in a book. And you should just take that book, read about it, and then solve that problem for yourself. And the more you read, the wiser you're gonna be. You'll have the better vocabulary, and then you're gonna have as well better knowledge, because all people are wise because they have a lot of experience, but as well they were hopefully learning a lot and reading a lot. And the more you read, the sooner you're gonna become wise, and that's simple as that. And I mean, it's really great feeling when you know a lot, when you're clever, because you can really think for yourself. And reading is gonna teach you to think for yourself and to take your position, to think critically, and of course as well to feel empathy and to relate with characters. So the fifth reason right now is why you should read is that you are getting dots that you can combine, connect, and of course you're improving your vocabulary. So dots I'm talking about are really pieces of information that the more you have, the more you know. And so imagine that like so many dots on the paper, but those dots are really like not combined and they doesn't mean anything. But the more you read, you have more of those dots, and the more dots you have, you're more thinking about them, and you're trying to combine those dots. And the more your dots are combined, the more knowledge you have, the more information you have, and you're smarter simply. And having those dots helps you to improve. Of course, it improves your memory, but actually it gives you knowledge, and that's actually real knowledge. Those dots, when they are combined, they are knowledge. And the more you read, the more information you have and the more knowledge you have, because you can combine so many different topics. For example, you can be reading about some novel, or you can be reading a book about money, and you can then be really thinking about something you're doing right now, thinking about your job, your mission, and then you're combining that together, and then you're coming to new realizations, new ideas. And that's actually amazing thing, because then that's how new creations are made and new ideas are born. So I think that's enough for this video. I hope it was really helpful, and I hope this made you start learning, and I hope you're now gonna really get to the work and start reading. So if this was valuable, give this video a like, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.